Hello, I'm Ben Wallace, and I am Michael and Benjamin's dad.
And I am Linda Wallace, and I am Michael and Benjamin's mom, and also our first grandchild that we lost to miscarriage back February of 2010. So our story with TCF starts shortly after our second son, Benjamin, passed away from a failed suicide attempt. He got MRSA, and that's what ended up taking his life. But in the fall of 2011, so 6 months after he died, a friend had found information. She Googled grief and found TCF online for us, and we attended our first physical meeting here in Naples, Florida. And there were men and women at the meeting.
And it's one of the things that I found is it's hard to get us men to talk about our grief. And I found through these meetings that I could connect with other men who, whether they went there on their own or their wives drug them along, they then could really share their grief and hear someone else who could relate to what they were feeling.
Yes, and so going to the meetings, we realized how valuable TCF is to grieving people. I personally went to my first national conference in 2013 in Chicago, and I was so touched by seeing over 1,000 people with a lanyard, with, a bag, and to realize there were that many people, and I truly was not alone. And the support that TCF gives to siblings and parents and grandparents, and especially at those conferences, those siblings, they really have their own connection there. And we have 2 surviving daughters, and so it's so important to understand the grief that siblings have. And I have grandparents in our chapter. And so being a chapter leader now for the last 5 years, I do a lot of facilitating. I do a lot of meeting one-on-one. I am so supported by the national organization. They give me the tools and the training to do an adequate job. We can't fix people, but we can come alongside them so that no one walks alone. Our chapter is extremely social. We have a men's gathering, we have a women's gathering, we have 2 monthly meetings. But now, especially during COVID-19, we've found that the online services are huge and that I can direct people to those things. And we're doing our meetings via Zoom right now. And especially for the newly bereaved, it's so important that they can connect with us. Ben's been great. He's my technical person.
And I think that one of the things too that the national organization really helps is doing training so that our small chapters can learn from them and what they're putting together, learning from other groups. And I think just the way that they are able to come over and help each of our organizations, it would be a very difficult thing for all of these chapters to be independent on their own. So it's one of the things I think is really well organized by them doing that.
So we just want to say we're just so thankful for TCF. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you for letting us honor our boys and giving us an opportunity to volunteer and help others so that they know that they're not alone on their journey. Thank you.
Thank you.